Hello everyone and welcome to this video where I'll be drawing Mikasa from Attack on Titan. This won't be a tutorial video, just something you can chill along to, draw along to, whatever you'd like. I'll just get started on drawing and I might chat a bit here and then. And we'll see. Alright, let's get rid of this. And then we can get started. Okay, let's give her the typical Mikasa glare. Yeah, she's not happy. When is Mikasa happy, to be fair? There we go. That looks like an expression Mikasa would have, I think. I'll be drawing Mikasa from the earlier seasons, by the way, because I know she has a different look in the 4th season. Obviously. But yeah, I'll be drawing the way she looked from, you know, the earlier seasons. So probably like season 1 Mikasa? Alright, let's fix the face shape. I think face shapes is definitely one of the parts that I always find hardest to do. But so we're just gonna try our best. So the reference that I'm drawing with has the emblem to be like the sword, which is not the Survey Corps thing, but the trainee thing, I think. So it's definitely early Mikasa that I'm drawing right now. Alright, the sketch is done. So that went pretty fast. We're going to color the lines now and clean the whole thing up a little, and after that we can start coloring. So I kind of accidentally make the lines very thin, but I think it's okay, we can work with this. Alright, and lastly her eyes. I'm not sure what color they actually are. Seems to be a little bit grayish or something. Maybe a little bit gray bluish, so let's try to do that. Alright, let me just take a sip of my water before I start cleaning this. Stay hydrated, everyone. So because I accidentally made the lines very thin, the drawing has gotten very messy. So I'm gonna try to fix what I can, and it's okay if it's a little bit messy because I like the sketchy feel that gives. But yeah, we're gonna try our best to clean what we can. Where's my cursor? I lose my cursor way too often. Ah, okay, here it is. Yeah, as you can see, this is really messy. It's always a bit messy when I first sketch, but this time it's really bad because of the thin lines, which is my bad because I changed the pixels of the canvas compared to what I usually do, and then I didn't think to change the brush size I used, so that's okay. Okay, I think for now that's cleaned up enough. We can always do a little bit more later, but we can start coloring now. Alright, that's one. Let's move on to her hair then. Alright, so while I'm coloring, why don't we have some Attack on Titan talk? Personally, I watched season 2, 3, and 4 only this year. I watched the first season very early on, I think around 2013-14. I don't even know when it came out, so maybe... No, it must have been like 2014 when I watched season 1. But yeah, I watched season 2, 3, and 4 this year because I had heard the final season was out, so I figured then I can watch it all at once, which would be very nice. Turns out the final season was not the final season, so I'm very triggered about that. But I did really enjoy the later seasons, or I mean season 1 too. I think Attack on Titan is a great anime, and I totally understand the hype it gets. Yeah, I just think it is executed very well. All of the mystery parts, etc., the fighting, the animation. I still remember seeing Levi using his maneuver gear? I don't know how to say that. But like using his gear to flee from Kenny through... Or was it even fleeing from Kenny? It was around that arc anyway. And he was just flying through the town, which was... It looked so good animation-wise. It was insane. That whole arc was great either way, because Levi is my favorite character. So, 10 out of 10. Yeah, in general, great anime. I'm pretty excited for the last season, even though I'm frustrated that only it will be there only in 2022, but we'll have to live with that. I don't really feel like reading the manga, so I'm just gonna wait. It's fine. Also, great openings. Guru no Yumiya will always have a special place in my heart because I listen to that so much. I learned the whole lyrics and everything. And then Shinso wa Sasageo? Shinso Sasageo? You know, Sasageo. Also iconic, of course. And then the opening from the last season, 10 out of 10. Amazing. So music-wise, it's also great. There's just not a lot of bad things I can say about Attack on Titan. I really like it. All right, let's start working on our eyes then, which is always an exciting part. So I think they're kind of grayish. It's hard to say, honestly, but in the pictures I can find, it seems like her eyes are kind of grayish. So we're gonna go with that. The way I draw eyes, they tend to be a little bit cursed in the beginning, as you can see, but don't worry, it will be fine. See, that's a little less cursed. She still needs pupils, obviously, but little less cursed, little less cursed. Now we can move on to shades, which is usually the last part, so we're almost there. I remember quite a while ago I didn't even do shades because I found them too complicated. I still find them complicated, but I do think it's important to use them because there's such a difference. I always like to give the white part still a little bit of color, like very light gray, because white often isn't completely white anyway. Alright, it's basically finished. Let me just experiment around a little with background colors. I tend not to make complicated backgrounds because those are really hard to make and I'm just not very good at it, but I do like to give the background a bit of a color. I think this might be nice. White also looks nice though. Let's give her a bit of color, I think. Yeah, let's give it a bit of color. Alright, last but not least, let's add my name to it. Alright, there we go, it is finished. I'm happy with how she turned out, especially because this is my second try drawing Mikasa and the first try did not go so well. So I'm happy with how this one turned out. And with that, I guess it's time to end the video. So thank you for watching. If you like this type of video, then I recommend you check out my Twitch, where I stream art several times a week. And yeah, if you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. And again, thank you for watching. And maybe until next time. Bye bye!